what's up? Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Ken. I got a great show for you today. I have a herb crusted chicken on some spinach, with a pesto sauce. Picture perfect, baby. We gonna do it up. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this episode. Stay tuned. I got a lot of great tips for you too. Check it out.
You are watching Cooking with Chef Ken. Real down-home cooking.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Cooking with Chef Ken. Like I said, I got a great dish for you today. It's one of my favorite dishes, and I just had to show you how I put this dish together. Listen, the smell, the taste of this chicken, this dish when you put it together, it's gonna blow your mind. Hey, listen, it's great. So let's get right into it. So let me tell you a little bit of the seasonings I have. All right, first I'm gonna tell you about the herbs. I have a little rosemary. I have a little thyme. I have a little basil. I got some Parmesan cheese, some parsley, some red bell pepper. I got some spinach. I got some carrots. Got a little garlic. Some pine nuts, got some butter, and I also got the whole chicken, alright? So what I like to do, I like to buy the chicken whole, because I find that when you buy already cut, pre-cut that they sell, it costs more for the chicken that you buy whole and cut it up yourself. So it's best to do it like this, and don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to fabricate this chicken, how to break it down, and I'm gonna show you every step of it. All right. So look, let's get right into it. Let me show you how to break this chicken down. All right. So first, you want to come down the middle of the chicken. That's the breast, the two breasts. So you want to come down to the breast of the chicken. All right. Take the tip of your knife and go down the breast of the chicken, in between the breast of the chicken. Come down till you hear it crunch. All right. Turn it around this way. Do the exact same thing. Down to the middle. Cut it until it's open just like this, okay? Now you see the backbone. You want to find the ends of the backbone that meet the rest of the part of the chicken. So you just want to cut it. Once you start cutting, you'll cut in between the joints. And then when you come down, press down hard till you hear it crunch, alright? So that's the back part of your chicken. Now you have your breast, you have the breast, your wing, you have your thigh, and you have your leg, alright, of the chicken. So at this point, you can just cut down the bone of the breast and the thigh. You can take the leg and the thigh, find a joint, come down on the joint, press down, there you have it. There's the chicken. The breast, you can do the same thing with the wing. Find a joint of the wing. And there's your chicken. Alright, so look, once you got your chicken broken down and you know what pieces you want, now let's put all this stuff together. Let's put the herbs together, alright? So what I want to do, I want to use a different cutting board for my herbs. So now let's get this herb together. So let's go ahead and get your herbs down on your board. Just put all your herbs down. What you want to do is give them a rough chop, okay? Because you still want to keep the texture of your herbs. So you don't want to break it down too much, because once you start cooking, the herbs are going to break down even more. So you just want to get a little rough chop. Now, I wish that you could smell this, because just all these herbs together is so good and earthy, and it just, whoo, it's gonna pop this dish out, alright? So now what you wanna do is get a little bowl. Just get all. So now let's get the chicken back out. Now, one thing, you wanna season your chicken very well, okay? Misconception about chicken that people feel like, you know, you may over season the chicken, under season the chicken. So but one thing about chicken cooking it is, you know, the juices start running out, right? So you lose a lot of the seasoning that you have, that you put on your chicken I'm gonna show you this tip right here. So, give you a tip. What you should do is season the chicken the night before, okay? Because once if you season the chicken the night before, then you can put less seasoning on the chicken, and it gives the seasoning, salt, pepper, whatever seasoning you want to do, time to absorb inside the chicken, inside the meat. That way, once you start cooking, you get a nice flavor throughout your whole chicken. I'm gonna take a little of my herbs, slice of butter, and what I want to do is take my knife and just mash it in my herbs. Okay, see how that coming together? Alright, now what you want to do, you want to use butter on here because butter does two things. It brings out the flavor, and it also helps the skin to crisp even more once you start cooking, and it helps the herbs to stick on there better. Take the chicken and just rub it on the chicken. It don't have to be perfect. Get it up in the skin onto the meat. If you want to use a little bit more butter, you can, but I'm just using a little right now because I'm still putting the herbs. Now, once you do that, now you take your herbs and you put it on the chicken. Okay, pat it down into the chicken. Herb crusted chicken, baby. So now once you done this, wash your hands. Let's get. So now what you want? Right? You want a hot pan, all right? Not too hot because you don't want to burn the herbs, but you want a real good hot pan so you get a nice good sear on it. So what I'm take a little olive oil. Put a little olive oil in the pan. You just want to coat the pan just a little bit. Put herbs side down first. That's what you want to hear right there, baby. Let that sear for a few minutes. In the meantime, get your pan ready. We're going to throw this in the oven and let it cook. Now, I'm going to give you another tip. The problem that people have with chicken is they let it get too dry. You know, you taste that chicken, it's just too dry and it just don't taste good. But one thing they do wrong, you're supposed to cook chicken to 175 temp. That's, you know, well done. So what you do, you cook it to about 170. Take it out, because what happens, once you take it out, it's still gonna cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. All right. So now it gives you that nice range where you can have a nice juicy chicken and it won't be dry. So you want to take it out about 170. Let it rest. Let it sit for another 2 minutes. It's gonna continue to cook. Once it cooks down and the cooking process is over with, you're going to have nice, juicy, tender chicken. So now you want to check on your chicken. The chicken's going real good. Press it down a little bit just to get it. It's going good, baby. All right, let's turn it over. Look at that. Beautiful cook. Hey, this is cooking right here. So now at this point, you want to turn the fire off. Take it, put it inside the oven. All right. Be careful, the pan is really hot. And you want to let it cook for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, check the temperature of it. Hey, I'm going to show you how to put everything else together, baby. Alright, so now what I want to do while my chicken is cooking, I got my fire on, I'm going to saute my peppers. Alright? So now while that's cooking, let's put this pesto together, and I'm going to show you how to put that together. So what you want to do, let you get a nice, good blender. You want to take your parsley, put it in. Take a couple of cubes of Parmesan cheese, pine nuts. You want to take your pine nuts, put a little olive oil in. It just helps for the chopping process. Put a little salt and a little pepper. All right, then let it go. Now, so this is the consistency you're looking for. You want a nice pasty, but you still want to see the pine nuts, the parsley, and that's the texture that you're looking for, alright? So now, you done the pesto, let's come back over here to the peppers. The peppers cook down really nicely. Alright, so now we want to start adding ingredients to it. So what I'm gonna do is throw the carrots in there that you got sliced. Garlic in there. Alright, now toss it around. We're gonna take the spinach. Toss the spinach over in there. All your spinach in there. Give it a little toss. So I like to use white wine. So I take a little splash of white wine. Put it over now. Give it a little toss. Now, I always say, people eat with their eyes. Alright? So anything I cook, I like to have color to it, presentation, look good. People gonna want to eat it. Alright? If it look good, it tastes good. That's the assumption. So you want to make sure everything you do look good and taste good. Alright? Alright. So now let's finish. Let's take it to the side. Let's check on the chicken right quick. Now look it out. That's what you want. Alright. Beautiful. Got a beautiful crust on it. Nice. Alright, so look, we're gonna put this baby together. I'm gonna show you the presentation of this. Alright. Check this out. So what you wanna do, you wanna get you a plate. A nice plate like this here. Alright. You wanna take some of that pesto you got. Take a wooden spoon. Put it right down the middle of the plate and just spread it out. Alright. Middle of the plate. Spread it out. Alright. Alright. Now you want to take your chicken. Take that chicken. Put it down right over top of that there right there. Alright. Let's take that carrot mixture that you have. With the sauteed spinach, take the carrot down like that here. Put one that there. Put one right there. There. On the other side. Alright, then take some of that spinach and that pepper that you got on top of that chicken. Alright, let them peppers fly over that chicken like that there. Alright, now I made some yellow pepper sauce. You want to take that yellow pepper sauce, put little dots over like that. And there you have it, baby. Herb crusted chicken, alright? With the sauteed spinach, the wonderful pesto sauce, with the carrots, and the yellow pepper sauce, baby. Thank you for watching. That's how we do. I got more great dishes coming. Hey, baby, this right here will blow your mind. Try it out. Let me know how it tastes, alright? Peace out. See you next time.